the end of the day, the nation voted for Boris Johnson. The nation needs to have a say as to whether he should go.
Well, this is the increasing feeling on it, actually, and you know, by dint of that, actually, there is a strong belief now that whoever takes over from him should have an election, because we have an increasingly presidential style of prime minister. Even though constitutionally you're voting for a party, it's increasingly presidential. And there's no doubt that all those extra votes, a lot of that came from Boris and his personality and his ability to attract new kind of voters to Conservatives and things. So, you know, it's an interesting.
Am I right in saying? Am I right in saying that you have conducted an exclusive poll revealing that a majority of voters are in favour of whoever replacing Boris Johnson should call a new poll? Now, Jacob Rees-Mogg says the way the British Constitution has evolved means a new Premier has to seek permission to govern from the British people within a few months of taking office. Can you imagine, David, in this volatile electoral environment for the Conservative Party, that either Truss or Sunak would be calling an election?
It's difficult to see it at the moment because Labour are ahead in the polls, but I could see a scenario where we have a new Prime Minister, let's say Liz Truss, who everybody expects to win. She comes in, she brings in the tax cuts that everybody wants. There's a short-term boost in support. The Conservatives go back ahead and they think, well, do we hold on for another 2 years where the economy is just going to get worse and we're going to get blamed for it? Or do we go for it and try for a 5-year government? And I think in most circumstances that she might go for it. If not, she will refer back to the last Labour government where Gordon Brown took over mid-term from Tony Blair and held on to literally the very last day he could for 3 years to try, and not had an election despite regular calls that he should have had.
I mean, it looks as though at this stage, as you and I are talking, that Truss is going to win. What do you think will happen to Sunak? Will he disappear into the sunset? Will she give him a job? Will he accept the job? There's been quite a deal of enmity and animosity in the last couple of weeks between them both, hasn't there?
There really has, actually, and there's absolutely no love lost there at all. There's even more animosity from the supporters of the two for each other. And I mean, Truss has said that she would offer Sunak a job, but it's hard to see which job. It wouldn't be one of the top ones. Certainly wouldn't be Chancellor again after what they've said to each other on their economic policies. I mean, he described her economic policy as immoral. So that's not a great start. It's also hard to see how he would actually accept a job. I mean, he's still got his green card for the United States. There's some people who speculate that he'll just, chuck it in and go back over there. So who knows? Who knows? But it seems very hard to see how they could work together.
Absolutely, a volatile world, David. Look, I know you're off for a break. Bit of a summer holiday. Good on you. You've earned it. We'll miss you, but we look forward to welcoming you back